closure. You want what you want, but that must be awful. But please pull up your pants, no offense. Won't be dancing in rice. I'm not telling you twice. Nothing you can do to make things right. I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. With my Gemini rights. I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. With my Gemini rights. Sitting all alone on your crackback, hoping for some cash back, the burden off the fleshlight. They flew all week lacking talent, but you get the parents so proud how you manage the date. Everybody lonely in this goddamn city. Goddamn city got me pity all the pretty. I'm getting high in a room full of hippies. Goddamn hippies. We got no room. Only Gemini right. You're a bunch of fools. That's what your mom's trying to say. We fly with you. While you rub your turtlenecks is what we do. We win and you lose. I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. With my Gemini rights. I'm a Gemini. I'm a Gemini. With my Gemini rights. Free up the Just give me some slice, hey.
You can split my ass anytime.
You're the best. Orca goggles.
How you doing? Welcome back to IGOW 4. We're going to be reviewing Emax. Oh, we still have this letter up here. What?
You don't even say I'm going live. You don't say anything.
I thought you were just going to come in whenever. I guess we'll just put TLDR where we had the letter before. Uh-oh. Let me click Stadia. Okay. Anyway, welcome to the review of week number 4, the Emax Split S to Loop. We had a total of, what was it, 500... Oh, this is the wrong week. Total of 476 videos we reviewed. It took 3 parts if you're watching back because our internet went out. And then we tried to do it. We actually did do it pretty successfully through a hotspot for a while. And then after a while, the hotspot was like, nope, I'm not giving you enough internet anymore. And then there was no peas left.
No peas.
And if
The
you're
video was struggling.
if you want to go back and you're like looking for your video and you like normally scroll through to try to find yourself, hopefully it's more efficient for you now. If you look above the chat where it says TLDR right now, that there was a letter there in the long stream, and that was the letter of the pilot name we were on. So you should kind of be able to just like scroll through, see as the letter changes, and then when you get to your letter, start watching. So hopefully that is helpful for people in the future.
What's up, Omu fam?
Oh yeah, we should say what's up to everyone.
What's up, Benadryl Bill, 8-Bit, Nate Adams, Freelojo, Custom RC Mods, Aethix, Nani, Omu family. What's up, everybody? Lambo
Baby
Drive
Unmayo.
Zambo.
Tyrant,
Oh, Miss Tyrant.
Dingles,
Kids,
661.
Myopic.
What's up, everybody? How you guys
What's up,
doing?
Flying Sharks and Steady Eddie? Hey, everybody.
Oh, Flying Sharks, our big winner from
Mhm.
this weekend. If you guys didn't see the stream, Flying Sharks won the top prize.
Oh, yes.
He won the Hawk Apex Bind and Fly. I sent it out yesterday. Hopefully you should get it. And I sent out all the prop poppers and the Vifly V3s. I didn't even realize Zoutspoke won a Prop Popper and a Vifly V3.
Nice.
Wow, like two of the best prizes, right? So he got those both in one package. All right. We currently have
Hey, what's up, Shirley / Clover? Hey, guys.
354 clean slates and a total of 874 active players. In IGOW 4, we had 891 total players submit a video. Not bad.
That is a lot of submissions.
Out of the 1,700, that's over half. So, and this last week.
Oh, Grant, that's the worst. I'm so sorry.
Oh, but you'll get it again.
I got 2 Maddie flips today without an SD card. Oh, wait, no. Did you record those ones? I think you recorded those ones.
Was I recording yet?
I don't know.
Was that before or after I came out? I think that was after. All right, so we've got our top videos for week 4. We're going to start with our body gates. So, if for some reason you don't realize what the challenge was, it had 3 parts. You had to do a self power loop. I guess that was technically part 2. You had to do 2 split S's through a dive gate, which actually seems to be one of the more difficult parts for people. A lot of people struggle with that. And then you had to do 2 power loops, or a split S into 2 power loops. So for the body gate, you had to make some type of gate with yourself in the ground. And some people, pretty much everyone, either stood up or sat down with their feet on the ground. But very select few other people came up with a more creative gate. And let's look at those people now. First, we've got Shogun. And he basically stood up, but he was inside where the ceiling wasn't very high, so he crouched down to make it easier on himself. Nice work, Shogun. Creative way to do it. Next up, we've got Tempao. Oh, I skipped him. Oh, man. All right. So Tempao also did a different type of gate, right? It's coming up right here. There you go. The like supermodel pose, kinda, I'd call it. Nice work.
Just make it more difficult with
Tempao.
your foot there in the middle of it.
All right. Next up, we got Ryan Cummings, who did basically a similar pose, but more like relaxed looking, I'd say. He's not kind of turned over. He's more just like leaning back.
I treek out of my
There you
Maddies
go.
today.
Nice. Great job, Ryan. Next up, we've got Velvix. Nice little intro. Right here. So he did a similar thing with his feet on the ground. Very nice work from Velvix. All right. Next up, off-grid everything.
Power loop me like one of your French girls.
He standard loops himself just while standing up.
What's up, Brazen?
And then he also goes for the plank. Very nice. Great job by Off Grid. And then we had Tux, who had a bunch of different poses. Oh, he also face punched a kid. We can watch that.
It's been much too long. Coming on.
That's a creative one.
Too long. Can you feel it? Too long. Can you feel it?
Great job. Bye, Tux. I think that's the end of ours. Yep. There is one more, but that is in the top videos. All right. Those were our body gates. Our next is our cool dive gates. All right. First up, we've got White Fox. A lot of people used like a similar thing to White Fox here, but he did his like loops in it too, so I gave him the thing here. Not this. What is it? Oh no, this is a different one than I thought. Okay. This is a assisted dive gate from his girlfriend, possibly wife, holding the gate up for him. You think he'd ask her to hold it up here, you know, at a little bit more height?
Right.
I guess she is on the edge of the steps.
Ooh, nice knifage.
Okay, nice work, White Fox. Next up, we've got 661. He's the one who'd use the like awning thing. He did his split S's on a gate there, but then he also uses the awning here.
Oh.
And I thought his was a pretty cool one. Plus then he does loops into it. Very nice, 661. Bunch of gaps there. Same gap too. Kind of like he's just hitting random ones, and then he goes through this thinner one. Woo! Nice work. Next up, we've got Omu Subi, who found this nice gap for his dive gate. Right there in the building. Very solid. It's a cool spot. Nice work, Omu. Alright, next gap is Vagabond. Oh yeah. His were like maybe a little big. These ones here, I don't know. But that's just a cool gap in the parking lot. Very cool. I would definitely try to loop from one to the other. Anyway, nice work, Vagabond. Next up, we've got RCKY. Oh, okay. So he had his friend, instead of holding up a gate, he just uses his hands to create a gate. Great job.
No, Noah, you guys don't have much in Ohio. It's pretty flat.
All right. And so then next up we've got
Low buildings.
Nuxnick.
Sad day.
And Nuxnick did the same type of idea, but he used his own hands.
Awesome, kids.
Or own arms.
I mean, you got some interesting places to go visit. I mean, you can go to Cedar Point. You can go to the Rock and Roll Museum. Museum of
Nice.
Flight.
Nuxnick.
Or not Museum of Flight. What is it? Air Force Museum.
Great job. Next up, we've got... Oh, that's right.
My dad lives in Ohio, so I'll be in Ohio at the beginning of July.
This is his 4-week and 1-month FPV anniversary. Oh, week 4.
Go to
And his
Michigan.
one... So he's only been flying since the beginning of IGOW. And look at... He's already like flying really good.
Yeah, my dad lives like 20 minutes away from Cedar Point.
Nice constant loop motion. And then for his dive gate, he does a basketball hoop. But yeah, super impressive flying for a month. Great split S's. Very nice ins. Great job.
Yeah.
Especially for only flying a month.
Think of Michigan, and I just think of a lot of snow.
Next up, we've got
Way too much
Hemingson.
snow.
Hemingson had a bunch of good flying. Some really nice clean loops. And then he gets a basketball hoop with the net dive at the very end. Super clean. Nice job, Hemingson. Next up, we've got CitrusFPV, who also had a bunch of basketball hoop dives for his dive gate, but then he also hit it a couple other ways. We'll see at the very end. Like right here.
You have a lot of desks in like the gym. Why?
Oh, on the loop.
Oh,
Almost twice in a row. Great
So
job,
I wonder,
Citrus.
why are all those tables in the gym?
Right. Loop right into the basketball hoop, and then almost gets it again. Not quite. Nice for Citrus. All right. Those were our dive gates.
Whoop racing is very much about the grind. I hate whoop racing and I love whoop racing all at the exact same time.
Dive gates. Next up, we've got our fun edits. Oh, I was supposed to start with fun edits. That's right. Oops. Oh, well. I was supposed to start with this one because this was going to tell the story of the week and how most people actually just failed the challenge because they weren't able to do the challenge, one of the parts. But if people, the people that did fail for some type of misunderstanding, all did basically what Grin Skater does here at the beginning. They didn't do a vertical split S gate. They did a horizontal, or they didn't do a horizontal one. They did a vertical one. So just doing a split S through a regular gate like this instead of one that's up and down. So Grin Skater would have failed the challenge, but luckily, after he did his one lip, he noticed the split S gate should be horizontal. So he fixed it. And pulls it off so he didn't get the fail. Great job. All right, next up, 13. Almost had a similar problem, but he at least asked in the Discord chat, which you should do. See, he did his split S's there, and then he asked. And if he had to go fast to fit it all in, but let's see what we can see here. So I thought when I first saw it, and Ashley just showed me the freeze frame that he was going to dive through here, I was like, oh yeah, that'll be totally fine. But what he actually does is goes and dives through this gate, which is not at all horizontal, totally vertical. So that would not be allowed. So after finding out, he tries this one. He's not sure if that was big enough or too small enough, and then takes off the top of his table to make his own gate. There you go.
I like that.
All right. Job 13. Next up, we've got Mike Harris FPV. Oh yeah, he had the bouncy house. Everyone loved the bouncy house. The ultimate whoop saving thing. You're not gonna break a whoop crashing in a bouncy house. Okay. Nice work, Mike Harris. Oh, then we had Flew the Coop who had a nice solid video. He got the pass. And then he felt like, oh, I need to step it up. I need to add some more intrigue and risk to my video. So he gets the requirements in his backyard. Or I guess he's out at the dock for this one. And he's like, you know, it'd be a cool thing to do if I power looped myself on the dock.
Oh my god, that's right.
And he almost got it there. We had a discussion about how to use the wind on the stream. And how you should be using the wind to your advantage to throw you back, not push you offline. And oh,
that hurts so much. Right? I completely forgot that that's what flew the coop. But yeah, no kids, dude. Hanging out with the people and flying with people, go to the races is truly, yeah. As Noah said, it's like one of my favorite parts. It's just such a great way to hang out with your friends. And it's like, then after the race, you go back to the house and you do another race. And it's great.
Next up, we've got Average, who just always has a nice, pretty video. Nice, solid edit. Some extra dives in there. Nice looking walk snail video. Solid dive gate.
Like that
Roll
transition.
cut. And then palm tree loops. Reminds me of like Osam's video, but that was actually Maddie Flippy. And finish it off with a nice inverted yaw spin with a cool view. Great job, Sam. Alright, next up we've got Dex, who added a little flair in his video to get an honorable mention.
Still looking very good at this point. Okay, all flight controllers gonna go for powered descent. Retro, go. Fido, go. Guidance, go. Control, go. Telcom, go. Jinx, go. Ecom, go. Surgeon,
More flair.
Capcom, we're go for powered descent. We're off to a good start. Play it cool.
Great job, Dex.
Meow
And Meow Gow.
Okay, all flight controllers, I'm going.
Alright, next up we got Will M. I forget what Will M's is specifically. I guess we'll find out together. Some type of fun edit thing.
Flew the coop. No heartburn about it. I hope that means you got it back. Like, oh.
Oh, that's right. I remember what Will's was.
Kangaroos.
The kangaroo attack. He said there was more kangaroo footage, but he just didn't have time to edit in. The kangaroo comes fast. It's not messing around.
No, it's not.
All right, next up we've got AJ FPV, who always has a fun edit. Couldn't do too much today this week, as you'll see, but still.
Hail.
How am I supposed to fly at this shit? Keep me cooped up in here, okay? I'm a peacock. You gotta let me fly.
Very nice. Good job, AJ. Nice little bonus flying there. But all right, next we got Edoc, and last time on Edoc.
Oh no! Oh god! Perfect! That is the best! Yes! That was, oh my god!
His friends down there just dancing.
Oh,
Alright, you gotta have some good editing skills.
And then he put down a nice one rip clip as well. Very solid. Great job, Edoc. Next up, we've got...
Jamie.
That's right, just Jamie. And he had his Mavic in there, and then he sketched out IGOW and Chalk. I got 4. Pretty sweet.
Who would have thought it? How did it happen? Who would have thunk it? Humble and kind is my state of mind, but I can still go from 0 to 100. We from the wood to the hood. Better tell them the monster coming, and when these rappers come up missing, tell them the monster done it. I get it.
Hey, what's up, Jamie?
Hey.
Telling you lies, I stand up for what I believe. I do what I say, and that won't be compromised. I aim for the sky, I shoot for the stars, and I can't let you get in the way. Tell all of them close-minded folks that
Yeah, it's because you guys got good weather out there in Tennessee.
Nice work, Jamie. Very cool.
We have a
All right.
long whoop season up here, but that's because we don't get good weather until like May.
Next up, we've got Kiz, who had a fun edit,
End of May.
as always.
What's happening?
They're all about the 5-inch racing.
GPS reports ASAP.
Those goats.
What's up, G?
Just a moment.
Yeah. Yeah.
Back up in your S with a resurrection.
And it feels good to be a gangster.
Meow, go.
Yeah, go. Great job, Kiz.
I'm having a hard time
Great
finding
job.
to practice my trick.
Oh,
I'm
next
having a hard
up,
time finding
we've got Steadfast. Another fun edit.
having a hard time finding a good spot to practice my tricks this week. So let's go see what we can find. Oh, and the FAA came out with a new remote ID module, and I already got one to show you guys. Check it out.
God is enforcing new rules, cause it's getting critical. Told me I'm running the new school. I feel like a principal, still got barriers in my way. I act like they're invisible, I'm so connected I can't get away. It's like an umbilical
Does he
cord,
climb
I
up
got
there
the
and then
soul
sit on it,
and
you
focus,
think?
staying
Or does
focused,
he have
just create
sit in it and then
the
have
Lord,
someone
if I
raise it up?
glorify the Lord, it's that flow. Whenever he's in that glow, all the sins gotta go. I be like, oh, they gotta exit now. We playing tic-tac-toe. Man, that was peak. Everything that I speak is Christ leaking through me. I just be lyrically giving the testimony of what he allowed me to see. Believe that I still have frustrating nights when patience turns to rage. Then I'll be stuck in a chapter of guilt that's making it difficult turning the page. I hate it when Lucifer sending his demons. I'll be like, bruh, get your mans. All of my wins come from above like ceiling fans. It been in his hands, it was in the plans. Let the spirit dance when I get the chance. Man, the light has been shining all over me. I think I'm getting a 10.
Nice work. All right, next up we've got Neck Twist. Also had a fun edit. The Tower of Doom.
Oh, yes. Oh, I'm definitely excited for your new rap, Kiz.
Ooh,
I always love your videos.
I promise,
Keep me very
OG.
entertained.
That was a OG specific request, Kiz. Ref OG probably clips that and watches it on repeat. He almost hit himself in the head here, I remember. Nice work, Neckquist.
What is up,
Alright, next up we've got Viking Multimedia. Always makes a entertaining video.
A week, and y'all told me to go whoop myself. That was just rude. I just finished up flying the only spot I could find with a suitable horizontal gate.
Very solid.
If you guys see me at this park, it means I totally ran out of time to do what I wanted to do. So basically, I pulled off the trick already at the other spot. I just didn't like what it looked like. There was a lot of prop wash. It wasn't my favorite. So with like a couple hours to go before I got to turn this video in here, I'm back out here to make it better. So here we go.
Nice. Very solid. Cool obstacles also.
Very nice.
Great job, Viking. Next up we got Sweem, who did a cool edit here, where there's 2 Sweems. Anyone that does that type of stuff's pretty cool.
Hey, Sweem Tube.
Just saying.
You ready for the Emax split S to loop? Yes, bro. Do this. Jesus, man, you fucking douchebag.
Look at his TX. His skin. Yes. Hey, what's up, AK? Yes, and if you guys did not see, Jesse and Caitlin had their baby 2 days ago. Beautiful little baby boy, George Ricky Perkins. Happy, healthy. Mom and baby are doing great.
Yeah, it's good. Half.
Great job. I could see the edit right there at the end, Sweem. Look, you can see the box. Just barely. Pretty good. Alright. You didn't do it at exactly the same time of day.
That lighting was just ever so off.
Alright, next up we've got Nantaku Steve. Nantonaku. Oh, that's right. This was pretty cool. It's the same place in the sim as in real life. And it's just a cool dive gate in general.
That is awesome.
Great job. I like how you blended it with the sim. Nice loops and the sub loop. Great job, Nantonaku. Alright, next up we've got... Oh, Dan Z, that's right. Dan Z with this intense edit. We gotta watch it with a little bit loud volume. Volume warning. Dan Z's video is loud.
It's because they're entertaining, kids. The people love to be entertained.
Great job by Danzy. All right, and we've got IceOneBat with
Oh, that's awesome, Ethix. So way to go, Dan Z, for being helpful.
one of the best edits of the week.
We meet in an hour of change and challenge. In the last 24 hours, we have seen facilities now being created for the greatest and most complex exploration in man's history.
Oh, rescue mission!
We choose to go to the moon in this decade and do the other thing. Not because they are easy, but because they are hard.
Yes!
Alright. Such a good edit.
Oh man, that's great.
That one almost got top video. If he had
Wait,
done
what?
his
That's cool.
Who's that? Is that someone in the video?
Yeah.
Hmm? All right. Oh wait,
Yeah, it's the guy in the speech.
Oh really?
That guy, president of Rice University.
That's crazy. Mixing it all, small world.
It all comes back full circle.
That's crazy. All right. Those were our fun edits. And before we get into our top videos, we're doing our one rip clips, which are also like towards the end, some of the videos that almost made top video. But let's take a look at our one rip clips. First up, we've got Jub.
To finish the challenge, but I'd like to get it all in one take if I could, so I'm gonna burn packs until I get it.
Immelman and Gray.
Yeah.
Are you sure you know what you're doing?
So, as Jub explained there, he has the requirements already, but he wants to get it in one clip. So he's going to burn packs until he gets it. So then, of course, he does pull it off, since he's in the one rip clip. And he's got the self-cam going too.
Just give me a minute, turn a snippet to a hit, and now they all want a percentage, but I'm only paying visits. Big dog, hit 'em with thick thumbs and a quick draw. Pit boss, if they ain't playing, they getting kicked off. Jigsaw, I got 'em puzzled, got 'em a bit lost. It's a feeding frenzy, I put the beat in a pig trough. Got it on lock, got the password. Type of thing.
Very nice. Great job, Jub. Alright, next up we got Rab, who got it all done in one clip. Very nice. Smooth motions
This is gonna
on
be
all
great.
of his loops.
I'm so excited.
Great job, Rab. Only took him a little over 20 seconds. Alright, next up we've got SideFPV, who was one of our fastest one rip clips. I think he was
I'm
the
the same
fastest.
way, Aethix. I'm the worst. I just got too much I do. And then I get lazy.
Don't blink because you'll miss it. Alright, that was it. 17 seconds. Side knocked it down. Next up we've got Mr. E. Very nice one rip clip. Cube on the ground, one of the tougher dive obstacles.
It's an FYS craft shot.
Yep, he zooms in right at the end.
Quad pilot.
Oh. Great job, Mr. E.
And that's the actual size of a 65 millimeter
BL
prop.
FPV.
Or 65 millimeter prop. 65 millimeter whoop.
So this list isn't everyone that got a one rip clip. There was too many people to show all of them. But it was all people that did something kind of interesting or unique or fast or whatever in theirs. Or just had good execution.
I just went and ripped 2 packs right before the stream, just because Danny
We
was
still-
pestering me about it.
We'll still have more time
Yeah, I
should go
got
back to
4
the-
more charged batteries.
We should go to the school. You should do it on the light. That's probably the easiest place to do it.
I need the design again.
I'll be sporting a really cool shirt from last year's season. If yeah, we'll see if that ever happens. Next up, we've got
Forward me the information again.
limericks.
You
I'll
want to
find
sit
it.
here and talk crap and say you still have it.
I'd probably do. It should be in the Patreon messages. Limericks, really nice execution. Tough obstacles. Great job. Tell about your solid flyer. Alright, next up we've got Clown. Another 1-rip clip. Cool location. Looks like it's like at like a
I'm like, I actually
broken down ski resort.
gotta go downstairs and make Edoc shirt right after.
I definitely
this,
have the
so-
Patreon messages, yeah.
I need to make
And
yours
it's
at the
definitely
same time.
in your messages somewhere. I sent it to you multiple times. I
You
probably
know how many
emailed it.
messages you have sent to me?
I know, but I probably emailed it to you too. I bet if you went in your email and search Steady Eddie, it'd be there. Oh, Eddie, did you get the ready to fly kit? Should probably be there by now. Great job by Clown. Cool spot. Very nice rip. Great power loops over that whole thing. Cool dive gate location. Great job overall. Next up, we've got Jinx. Nice. Good. Glad you won that one. Oh, we didn't even say who this was. Oh yeah, I did. It's Jinx. Jinx had a nice 1-rip clip, and then he takes the goggles off at the end and flies back to himself. How he's like the mixing line of sight, almost at the birdhouse there. Gives the tree a little love tap. Comes in for the self-landing. Nice work. Job, Jinx. Goggles make for a monitor and it. Nice. Next up we got Jory FPV. No surprise Jory did a 1-rip clip. Really nice execution. And then he's got some cool inverted orbit action here on these trees over here.
Hey, what's up,
Great job,
CMYK?
Jory. Double switch there. Alright. That was great. Next up, we've got Bance. Who the hell is Bance? Bance had some nice lines inside with some bonus tricks. And he gets all the requirements done, but not in the same clip. But then he goes outside with his new Fractal 75 and pulls it all off in one clip. Great work, Bance. Then puts one in the opposite, or a little juicy flick, just for next week. Great job, Bance. Next up, we've got Nani FPV.
Ribbit FPV at fyscrafts.com.
And Nani did 2 1-rip clips. Had enough time to do both. That was his first one. And he's like, I get enough time to put a whole nother 1-rip clip in there. And he does. Super smooth loops. Great job, Nani. Alright, next up we got Y'all FPV. He did some like bonus tricks here. A much fancier line. Then he gets it all done in one clip.
I need to practice inside the house more. I'm so jealous of people who are capable of flying. Doing freestyle indoors. Power looping yourself and stuff. More indoor flight for me.
Great work, y'all. Nailed it. Next up, we got RCFan. We had some fun extra sounds on his. And he's also got the partner dive gate. So he's going for the 1-rip clip. But he doesn't satisfy with just a 1-rip clip. He wants a 1-rip clip, no bumps or ground taps. So when he goes for the self loop and then touches the tree, oh. Needs to go back and redo the whole thing. I can't tell. I wanted to try to see, is she holding the gate up the whole time or does she just stick it up when he comes by? Like, is he like, alright, I'm going to do the dives now? Or is she just over there holding it up? Very nice.
Exactly.
Great job, RCFan. Way to get it all in one take, no bumps or ground taps. Next up, we got CMYK, who did it all in one take, no bumps or ground taps. Plus, he made his dive gate even more challenging, as you can kind of see how he has it set up there.
Right? Oh my gosh, over a ladder like that? It's insane.
Not a lot of space for the dive, but gets him done. All in one clip. Great job, CMYK. Oh, and then he has a house loop, that's him. House / self loop.
You're welcome, CMYK.
Alright, next up we've got 10100111000. This is one of my favorite 1-rip clips, I think.
Okay, that's an awesome tree.
Yes, the tree is
See,
awesome.
that's when tree gals acceptable.
And then he also gets the sneak attack double power loop, where his friend went in behind him and he didn't know it was going to happen. And then he goes tree gow. And then finishes it off with a sweet drive of this tree. Great work. 101. Next up, we've got 88 Ender. Or no, Ender FPV, that's right. This season. Got a really nice rip clip here. Bunch of cool gaps. Yep, I know it's Leet 1337. Ooh, and then the, what did we call it? Barani dive there at the end. He slows it in slow motion at the end for good measure.
Ooh. Jeez.
Nice work, Ender. All right, those were our one rip clips. That brings us to our top videos for the week. We had 12 top videos this week. Let's check them out.
Hard to narrow them down.
In alphabetical order. First up, we've got aviation.
Our weather's been all over the place. It rained for like the last 4 days. Today was decent.
So, multiple one rep clips from aviation. Really nice tight ladder loops there. Ridiculously tight, in fact. Nice little cut at the end, too. Great job, aviation. Alright, next up we've got AK, who, if you didn't see here, has made his dive gate even more difficult by putting caution tape hashtag on it and diving right through that. Goes right into a nice self loop. And then probably one of the more creative obstacles here and difficult ones. He goes cube to cube on his split S loop. Super smooth. Great job, AK. Alright, next up we've got Balzac, who had the top body gates, I would say. Tuxedo had some solid ones too, entertaining ones, but Balzac's actual loops of himself in the positions were a little bit better, so that's what gave him the top video in my opinion. I try to do like a top, like each of the the best one of the different categories, you know, so it's not just like all one thing. Little tap to dive there. So he goes legs, which a bunch of people did, just sitting down, nice constant loop motion. Then he also goes Captain Morgan, which I think he's the only one did.
Planks.
And then plank.
Oh.
Very solid plank, and then comes back for an even better plank after he's got a mat.
Oh yeah, I bet those elbows were hurting.
Great job.
Aviation, why so good though?
Next up, we've got Brazen, who had a really fun edit here. Has all types of stuff in it, so pay attention because lots of things happen. And then a really cool dive gate there. Probably the coolest dive gate. I don't know, the Sim one was pretty cool too. But then, you know, I like the Mavic views.
Oh, got it.
Then they also had a drone retrieval.
Are you from Washington?
A bunch of extra things. No, he's with Rec.
I know, but why is he talking about Mount St. Helens?
There we go.
Since he lives in
Great
Colorado
job.
now doesn't mean he's not from Washington.
Rushing to land, tangled, crashed my Mavic. DJI Care replacement will be here on Tuesday. Oh, hey, but you got a top video.
Yeah.
Bunch of power loops.
What up, Lonnie?
Crash
Yeah, drop it
retrieval.
off.
What's up, Pickle Rick? All right, great job, Brazen.
Things have been really weird around
Next up,
here.
we've got
Mike
Clover.
some packages in, and he just sounds like a crazy person because he's just talking about digital something, digital, I don't know, something.
Charlotte, this walk self system is amazing.
Oh, I didn't even notice he had himself there in the first clip as the avatar.
Digital FPV has really changed me. I think
This one's
is gonna take
particularly
me to the
cool,
next level.
orbiting around there.
Because I'm still an orbital pilot.
Great edit there from Clover.
The best
Super
line
fun.
of the season
Not
so
even
far.
totally. Is that like just 3D animation on top, or is it just like an AI replacing you with 3D? Not sure. Anyway, next up we got TheonCarpi. Always has a great rip. No different this week. Bunch of extra bonus clips. He always mixes cool tricks together with it. So he starts off with a little like dive in and out, does his split right into a loop back into the dive gate. Rubik's self loop. And then turns it into a one rip clip. A little juicy flick there. Spinning dive. Matty flip. Then he goes eject roll. Very nice. Like a half eject roll, I guess. Here's full one. Oh! That's like a roll and a half. I think that was all one clip too.
Very nice.
Nice work.
Dingles is up next.
Dan. Yep. And Dingles also has a really nice all one rip clip where he gets the challenge plus a bunch of bonus tricks. You can just tell he's got a lot of control. That was a really nice move. Maddie, or loop to Maddie out. Nice Immelman. Alright, it goes into the challenge. Nice.
Ah.
Great job,
Okay.
Dingles.
Interesting.
Super
Brazen.
smooth clip. Bunch of bonuses, and then he's got this bonus clip. Flip dive. Nice work.
Nebraska, not Colorado.
All right.
I don't know why I said Colorado. I know Rex not in Colorado.
Next up, we've got Mo, who's been a regular on the top videos. No different this week. Super great
And yay,
execution.
I'm glad you got your new Mavic.
Cool dive gate here. Does a little backwards dive. Mo keeps breaking whoops, but all of his new whoops just also fly super awesome. It's really nice and locked in. Really nice loops to Maddie there. Super clean. Oh, smash. Super smooth. HD plate cleanser, palette cleanser. Very nice. Great job, Mo. Next up, we've got Rec, who was out with Brazen. Both of them getting top videos. Rec's probably one of the coolest dive gates. Then he goes for the dive. Oh.
Ouch.
Necessitates a rescue. Got it.
Oh, man.
Last one.
Great job from Rec there.
Johnny
Super
D.
cool tricks up there at the top of the antenna. Then you got a rescue in there. Great work. All right, next up we've got Shawnee D, who's got a really nice one rip clip here.
One.
Unique view looking down from the top on him.
Multiple
separate rescues, really. I just figured it was the same one. Great job, Shawnee D. That was all one clip there. And a little bonus dive gate action through the monkey bars. To a very solid face punch.
Oh. Oh, that one hurt me a little bit. Oh.
Luckily in slow motion, it's goggles only.
Yeah.
All right, next.
That was intense.
Next up, we've got our top ranked pilot with just a half point ahead of Rec is Tyrant. He's got a top video every week, continuing it again this week. And if you notice, Tyrant originally was tied for a top video last week, but when I was making the spreadsheets for the top videos this week, I realized the formula was wrong and it wasn't adding everyone. So I went back and checked, and that bumped him down to 4th place. It broke the tie. So now before he was a point and a half ahead. Now he's only a half point ahead of Rec. So we might have a switch up here. If he won week 3, or depending on how they do in week 4, they're both in the top videos again. So anyway, let's check out Tyrant's video. He's got the outside view. Little sweem face punch. Dynamic obstacle sweem comes in there for the second loop. Nice Immelman, right back into the split S dive there. I really like that move. Multiple one rip clips. Great job from Tyrant. Super cool video.
Awesome job.
And I believe our last video, top video of the week, is Wizard. This is something about this one I just enjoyed. The whole edit together just solid. Nothing about it is that special, but the sum of the parts together are more, or the whole is more than the sum of the parts. He's got the little, just like his cuts. Good execution too, of course. Really nice execution there.
All right, Lonnie. See you soon.
I just like that one.
I like that. That was,
Right?
yeah, blah, blah. I see what you're saying.
I mean, this is really nice execution here. On the gate right here, this split S double loop. Woo! Woo! Super tight. And then it's just a fun edit. I don't know, I just liked how he picked the different little edits
Right?
and stuff.
I love it.
Good song choice to go with it. Great job. Hey, congratulations to all of our top video pilots. We've got Aviation, AK, Balzac, Brazen, Clover, TheonCarpi, Dingles, Mo, Wreck Adventures, or Wreck, Shawnee D, Tyrant, and Wizard.
It's 3 a.m. in Iceland and still light out. Oh, man.
All right. So now let's we're just gonna do our top videos from the previous week and see what our judges had to say. All right. Pasted. Judges. Jesse apparently had a baby or something real important. I guess if the birth of your first child is more important than ranking videos. Anyway, here are our top 12 videos from last week, which was Building Dive week. What? Oh. So, Building Dives, one of the favorite weeks. Bunch of super awesome videos. Let's see who everyone liked. Looks like, okay, my favorite video was Spezzy Lover. He had, oh, and I'll do the awards too. He was the winner of tandem dives. He had the coolest tandem dives, in my opinion. And then Nick liked Aviation's best. Some cool tap dives in there. Mo was a very popular one here. Mo was the favorite of Heads, Rue, OG Dr. Love, Zotek, TheFPV, Spit, and Bry 5. So, I mean, pretty obvious he's going to be winning this week. And let's see. Callisto's favorite video was Vanadium. And so was Ribbits. That was my second favorite video. I was really wanting to give Vanadium the top video because it was so good, but like just the watchability is much lower when it's just the crevice dive and that's all you see. Like if you had an outside view too, I think it could have been top video, but Spezzy's with the wrist.
Caitlin gave birth to the baby. And yes, 661, the baby was born on the 19th.
Yes. So, congratulations to Mo, who definitely won since Nick Burns gave him an 8. Little rough there from Nick. Wasn't impressed by the hawk. But, I mean, there was even really good other stuff in the video. He had some really good dives and stuff. Anyway, so 23 for sure. Mo, our champion
Vanadium
of week number 3. Congratulations, Mo. That's his first win.
And then Spezzy Lover third.
Vanadium in second and Spezzy Lover in third. Hey, my 1, 2, 3. Did anyone else get it right? Right. 1, 3, 8.
Then
Oh,
Dex
Rue
and
in
Zero
order.
votes. Yeah, she did.
Rue is knows what's up with the group. OG Dr. Love almost in order.
Yep. Dex and then.
Oh, and Bri5 put it in order too. All right, sorry. Dex next. Dex is 4.
Yep, Dex.
Because I have this equation right. Yes.
0 volts.
Dex. Zero had a really nice dive. What did I
Mhm.
put Zero? Yeah, Zero was my 4th favorite.
661.
88.
Captain Blue.
Balu.
Balu, sorry. All right.
Aviation.
Aviation's good.
Nope.
Tyrant's next.
Juicy then Aviation by 1 point.
Oh, yep. Juicy, then Aviation, and then the last two are tied.
Ooh, tied. Vegan at 12, 11. Who had the highest rating?
661.
6.
You took
Okay.
6th this week.
Yep, 6th overall. Great work. So,
Or I guess that would be last week for week 3.
yeah. Vanadium and Spezzy Lover are 2 other
Of the
top
12
videos.
top, but that would be 6th of every single video that was submitted. So that's
Yeah.
like 6th out of 493 videos or whatever it was.
Yep, it was my 5th favorite video. Nick's 10th favorite. Heads gave you his second choice there, only behind Mo. 7 for Callisto. Rue not a huge fan of the power tower gap dives. Same with the women, not a big fan.
It wasn't that
661.
they weren't good. It's just that it was really hard. There was a lot of good videos. I'm trying to decide.
Zotek liked it. ADFPV and Spit not as warm. Or no, Spit
I mean,
was
the
good.
way that I look
Zotek
at it is either
by 5.
way, you're the top 0.2% of all the videos submitted.
Heads gave you second
Yep.
best video of the week.
So yeah, I gave you like a 90%er.
I gave you 5th best video. OG gave you 4th. Yeah, look at that. The guys who care most about actual execution of the trick. Actually, ADFPV normally does too. I wonder why he gave you a 10. He's normally all about execution. Anyway, great work to our pilots. Let's see. We've got Mo now putting down a 15. Let's see where that moves him up into 3rd place overall. And then Tyrant, no, sorry, who was it? It's Vanadium and Spezzy. Spezzy, a 14, bumps himself up a little into the 47s. And then Vanadium hasn't been submitting every week. So already has an IG for Vanadium there. Probably our lowest top 3 video. Yep. All right, so Tyrant still holding a slight edge over Rec. Mo coming up quick. Aviation right there. Clover, AK, average. Not surprising, all in the mix. So we'll see what judges think of this last week. That could possibly mix up the order here for our top power ranked pilots. All right, everyone. Thanks for hanging out and watching the recap of the Emax Split S Salute long stream. We're done with 4 weeks now. If you check the prizes, you're wondering where your prizes were. All the prizes that I have now are sent out. So if there's an orange on your name, that means I don't have the prize yet. Racer X said they are sending the prizes like this week or next week, so I should have those pretty soon.
Oh, happy birthday, 8-Bit.
Nice. Congratulations, 8-Bit. Happy birthday. So, but as you can see, all the prop poppers are sent out, and all the Vi flies are sent out all the way back to the beginning of the preseason. If you have yellow for some reason, that means I emailed you and you haven't responded yet, or the Tiny Whip Go builder passes rely on Jesse messaging the person to tell them to give you a free builder pass. So that's going to be on hold for a little bit till he's done. And a purple means the pilot gave the prize back. So we'll redraw for those at some point. All right, but we've got pretty much every prize passed out except for these beta ones because I didn't get the bigger bubble mailers until today. And Selenia's because he's coming to pick it up right now. Not going to mail it to him.
What do we need to mail anything to Lonnie for?
Yeah. Oh, and if you're in Russia, he did send me a couple options of different countries to mail to, but Pirate Ship just won't mail to Russia. it's like, nope, you can't.
They're anti-Russia.
I don't know. It just won't.
I feel
doesn't-
it.
It's like
I'm sorry.
It's like nope. So hopefully we'll be able to get this to Goes Art Day. Otherwise, we're gonna have to figure something out because that's a cool prize, and I packed it up. And yeah. Anyway, make sure you check your emails if you're not sure. Someone else messaged me and asked me if they hadn't sent them something yet, and it's probably because I don't have it. These LED harnesses don't exist yet, but they're gonna be cool.
They're coming.
Anyway, thanks for joining us.
Yep. If you haven't seen any of my posts, go check out the
yeah.
Quadverse podcast. I am this month's guest. You can find it on Spotify and Google and all the cool podcast places. Yep, right there.
Quadiverse?
No, right there. Quadverse.
Oh, there. There you go.
Oh, right there. There's me.
Rivet FPV just came out today, right?
Yep.
Yep, it came out earlier today. Check out a bunch of other
Bunch of other awesome
IGOW
pilots. and-
IGOW related pilots. So check it out wherever you listen to podcasts. It's on there. All of these things.
Yep.
And we'll have tomorrow, week number 6 will be out, the Beta FPV sponsored week. And then on Friday, week number 5 is due, the Batty Flips. We've got 70 entries so far, 69 entries actually. Nice. Yeah, so it's been going well. I guess it went up for dive weeks, but then it went back down quite a bit for loops. I think Maddie's will probably be even lower. And then I thought the week number 6 challenge wasn't too bad. I thought it was kind of like a little bit of an easier one compared to the last two. But when I presented it to the patrons, they seemed to think it was going to be tricky, difficult. I don't know. For me personally, it's a lot easier than the last two. So I guess it just depends. Anyway,
Is Heads over on his stream spilling the beans about week 7?
all right,
yeah,
everyone.
if you're at IO next week, come hang out and we will attempt the tricks together. We'll see if we can pull off week 6 and week 7 together at IO.
You can do it. Takes cake. There's no requirement for like smooth motion on your Maddies. So you just kind of got to like flip over and then fly backwards. Just make it happen. To use a tall obstacle, doing something like a stadium lights makes it way easier because you can drop down so low. It's a lot harder.
Group submission video. Yes, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. 7, I've been trying to do number 7. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. We'll see. All right, everyone. We will see you on Saturday. I guess maybe Thursday.
We'll see them on Saturday. I have a GQ race.
Yeah, I'm going to start early, and we're going to try to burn through them all in one day so I can
then
go on
he
Sunday.
can hit the GQ on Sunday. I say, or you just skip Sunday if you don't make it through them all. We do it together on Monday because I'm off on Monday.
Could maybe do that.
And then we
And
head
do it
out
and
to
start it on Sunday?
IO on Tuesday.
Start it on Sunday?
Well, then you're going to miss the GQ on Sunday. So you would have to pick it
Oh, no. Yeah, I'll be able to get it done on Saturday.
Oh.
I don't think there's going to be less this week.
Yeah, we
It's
have
a 2-day GQ.
It's a 2-day. We have GQ on Saturday and GQ on Sunday.
Steadfast climbs up the backhoe. Super sketch. Broke his arm doing it once. Why don't you get your wife to like lift you up? Maybe that would be even more sketch. That's probably even more sketch.
That's even more sketch. You can survive with a broken arm switch, even if it's a hassle to fix. All right, guys. We will see you on Saturday.
Adios.